So I'm trying to keep these BFRO reports pretty short for you. That's why I'm putting them 2 per video now. And just relaying the facts, just relaying what was observed and moving on so that you guys can figure it out for yourselves. Because who knows what's going on? I don't know. This is report number 69601 in Itasca County, Minnesota, right next to Grand Rapids, looks like. There's the adorable little town right here. Cohasset. Sure, Cohasset. There you go. Anyway, observed. I saw something very tall walk through the woods I have never seen. I smelled something awful. Smell I never smelt. I saw a thing searching a woodpile stand up. I can give a very detailed and spot-on description at sight. 5 years later, my brother and I tried to walk down the same trail after blizzard with his pit bull and his Rottweiler. They refused to go to a certain point, and we had to turn around. Went back months later to get a walking stick. My brother left. My brother and I also felt uneasy at that spot. Believe whatever it is, it stayed in that area. So you feel kind of this weird feeling something's being watched. Wasn't really sure what it was. It was probably staring right at you, though, buddy. The dogs wouldn't go any farther, you know, and it felt like you're being watched. I've never seen grouse unwilling to leave a roost or packed as tightly in trees ever since, especially without a dog present. Met a guy while maple stripping who lived out in that area and talked about some animal making whooping noises a few nights in a row that he'd never heard before. Yeah, there's probably a Bigfoot out there just kind of hanging out. And that's creepy, and it's almost even creepier when you don't actually see the thing. It's like intuition tells you that there's something there, but on the other hand, you can't see anything. You just smell something awful, and you got this feeling, and then the dogs are freaking out, and you're like, I don't know. It's interesting. Anyway, Minnesota is a big place with lots of state parks and state forests, and there's plenty of land out here where something big could probably live, and very rarely come in contact with humans, which is a thing. So I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. And that's what I got for this one. Interesting. This one here is out of Baldwin County, Alabama. BFR report number 71896. And, interesting. Observed Sunday morning around 9. I was driving on the beach express headed north. It was a beautiful morning. Sun shining and clear. There was an area of nothing but trees and brush, which goes on for a mile or two. After that, the road goes into an S-turn, which is probably a mile or so in length. Coming into the last right hand of the S-turn, I saw what I first thought was a man running from the left to the right across the highway. I thought, what is this guy doing running across the highway out here? I could see shoulders moving and arms swinging. It was upright and fast, but I couldn't see any other detail from the distance. It just seemed really dark brown or black. I couldn't make out shoes, clothing, or skin. Whatever it was, it did not slow down. Once I had made it across the road, it continued at the same speed into the trees. I slowed down almost to a stop where it appeared to enter the trees. I could see into the trees a good distance, but I saw nothing. It was gone. Other witnesses, no. Stories, no. A lot of trees between toll booth and Shell gas station. Okay, so that's interesting. You saw something strange, basically. You couldn't really identify um, running across the road. I don't know. How fast were you going? You don't really mention that. So let's take a look here. We have an S turn. Okay, there's an S turn. Columbia Southern University. I think Columbia University is in New York, isn't it? So what's that doing in Alabama? I don't know. Anyway, I mean there's like a little woodland area here, but it's eh, it's completely like surrounded by human activity. I would sincerely doubt that they saw Bigfoot. You probably actually saw maybe a large homeless man running across the road, because this area is very, very built up, and there aren't any Bigfoot down here. I would doubt that. Um, as much as I want to believe, I'm just like, look at this area. There's just no way. I mean, maybe to the north a little bit, or maybe a Bigfoot was able to traverse all this nonsense over here and not get caught. I don't know. Probably not. But I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting. You saw something, and to your credit, you didn't say what it was either. You just something you couldn't really identify. Um, I okay. So there's that. Um, it probably wasn't a Bigfoot though, if I had to guess. Bigfoot are not city people by no means. So there's that. Anyway, let me know what you fellers think about all this. And that's all I got for this one. So I guess I'm out.